Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at some of the stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hasn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. All out there with James. Then it's Knipple. Then it's Bridges. And for Milwaukee, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for these teams, tonight's game will count not only towards their regular season record, but also as their second game of NBA Cup group play.
A higher level of attention. All these games nationally televised, so how will players perform with the light shining brightest?
Here's Rollins to the middle. He's looking for Giannis and finds him.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
James kicks the ball. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Here's Giannis. Turner with a screen on Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
No good on that one. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis's hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. And he sinks the second. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
And it's the Bucks ball. Driving to the basket.
Exploding to the cup. That's the burst in power of Giannis.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now here's Giannis. He's got 5. Trent gets the bucket.
Well, if you're the defense, you've got to chase Trent Jr. off that three-point line. He's a major threat.
On the wing, Bridges. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Hornets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
At the line for 2. And that one falls for Bridges. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Both free throws good from Bridges. So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
And here is James, after Miles Turner was able to get the triple. Ball with a wide open look. No good on the 3. Bucks leading by 7. Giannis outside. Pass to Rollins. Now here's Green. The Bucks working the ball around. 5 to shoot. And here's Trent from downtown. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Trent's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bucks. Now Knipple. Back to Ball. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Bridges for 3. Charlotte no good that time either.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on James. And that one's good by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 7.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Well, you know your low post players are going to take a lot of trips to the foul line. So it helps to have big men who can drain free throws like this group can. Second, Miles Bridges.
And a lot of these big men take the confidence they have in the paint straight to the free throw line with them. I mean, that makes them very hard to handle.
Yeah, what a luxury for the coaches. They can trust their bigs to make free throws. That takes a load of stress away.
Now, here's Bridges. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Count that one.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Giannis outside. Pass to Trent. Over Knipple. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And let's review some numbers for Antetokounmpo. Averaging 33 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Now here's Giannis. He has 7. Pass to Green. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Green over James. Green, no luck.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Ball surveying the defense. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just rising up with purpose. Allow Bridges to get this kind of positioning. He is going to hammer it home.
That one good for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside, Ball. Lets the 3 fly. A rebound by the Bucks. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Pass to Knipple. And here is Bridges. Antetokounmpo defending. beyond the arc. The rebound by Turner. Bucks leading by 14. Here's Rollins. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Bucks, they're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And of course, Charlotte, not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, this season has been, it's been solid. But they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
Well, look, they've performed to expectation. But I think this team could take it to another level if they get rolling.
Giannis against Bridges. Pass to Green. Takes a three. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists tonight. You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the basket by LaMelo Ball. Outside, Green. Giannis sets a screen for Green. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing, moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Bucks leading by 17. Here's Rollins. No scoring in this one. Trent outside. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Knepel with it. Guarded by Green. Knepel, no good. Here's Giannis. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Hornets trail by 19. Lets it go from the wing. Knepel, no good. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
Yeah, he's really off. He needs to stop forcing things and move that ball.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Turner covering. Ball up top. And the shot is good. Ball's got 6.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Bucks leading by 19 points. Rollins the pass to Giannis. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
To the inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Ball against Rollins. screen by Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
This is why this team loves involving Antetokounmpo in pick and rolls, because the D has no answers for him.
Here's Knipple. He had 16 points in the win against Milwaukee. For three, Bridges. The kick out to Ball. The second chance effort. The rebound by the Bucks. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Rollins. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Ball, no good.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Rollins. Shoots. Off target with the open look.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Bridges against Green. Back to Bridges. Outside, Ball. Fires for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Harris is out there with Rollins, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's Giannis. After Colin Sexton's miss, Turner with a screen on Sexton. Giannis kicks to Turner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 6 assists here tonight. Pass to Diabate. Sexton with the bounce pass. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, that was a great decision by Sexton. Really reading the defense and making a great pass.
Here's Antetokounmpo off target with the jump hook. The Hornets shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And Stan, you remember this past summer, the story was, will the Bucks or will they not trade Giannis?
It's tough to carry on business as usual with all those clouds swirling. We know how loyal he's been, but questions remain about his ability to compete for a title in Milwaukee. And look, Sexton's lack of size has never prevented him from mixing it up down low.
Pass to Green. Got us a screen on Connaughton. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Connaughton sets a screen for Sexton. With the drive. Rebounded by the Bucks. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Pass to Rollins. Lock at 6. Harris outside. Lets it go. And another basket for Milwaukee.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Torian Prince, he's checked in for Green. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Salon's checked in. James comes in for Pat Connaughton. Knipples checked in for Colin Sexton. And Ball subbed in for Trey Mann. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Knippel. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Now here's Prince. Giannis outside. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Prince's shot is good. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Outside Turner. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Knippel. In the corner, it's James. Charlotte moving the ball around. Ball no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Giannis sets a screen for Prince. Back to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Seems like every night Giannis is having his way with other teams. Tonight, another big scoring night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Milwaukee with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. And that's good from Antetokounmpo on the assist from Harris. Giannis has got 29 in the game. Pass to Knippel. They set the screen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Turner with a screen on Ball. Outside Turner lets it go from deep. Knippel with the rebound. The Hornets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Salon. Turner covering. And this NBA Cup, Greg, it's patterned after the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, which we all enjoy, and that started back in 2021.
Well, the W had loads of success with the Cup format. The basketball world took notice, and I think that is a major reason why the NBA started their version in 2023.
Now, here's Ball. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll take on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Monday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against Indiana, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Here's Giannis. Following the bucket by the Hornets, here's Rollins. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Knippel. Back to Ball. Looking to get it going. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Rollins. The 3-ball. And the Bucks miss again. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
In the corner, Knippel with it. Over Giannis. Up again. Prince grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 22. No good there. Excellent D there from Ball. Over Prince. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Trent comes in for Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Bucks leading by 22. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Pass to Anthony. Let's go. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. So Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Anthony, no one around. Off target with his three. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Knipple. James outside. Charlotte moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. Lays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 8.
Making it work in close. Ball getting an agile finish.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Ball, the bounce pass. They set the pick for 3. Bridges. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. It's Trent on the wing. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. He's got 11.
That right there shows how confident Trent Jr. is. Feels like he can score whenever he wants.
For 3, Bridges. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. From 6 feet, buries the jump shot. Knipple's got his second basket of the night.
And the passing ball displays night in and night out is impressive. He takes pride in his ability to facilitate.
Pass to Harris. Back to Antetokounmpo. There's 1:54 left to play here in the second quarter. Trent with the wide open look. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Milwaukee's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Antetokounmpo against James. And here's Trent outside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
A truly unselfish player. You can tell Antetokounmpo enjoys getting his teammates involved, and the coaches love that.
Ball from long range.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And the shot goes down. Antetokounmpo's got 33 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass the ball. The three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
And Giannis throws it down.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And that one, good. Harris has got 4 this quarter.
Well, you can't afford to be careless around Anthony. He'll pick your pocket like he did there and get his team out in transition.
Now, here's Ball. 8 points for him. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Down low, and they get it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Bobby Portis. The Hornets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. 8 seconds left here in the second. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Bucks on top, running away with it. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Thunder, this is a proving ground game, a benchmark challenge. Anytime you go against the numero uno in the league, you gotta come full strength. Do they have enough firepower to pull off the W? It's gonna be tough.
Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
I'll take it one further. When Giannis is this hot offensively, he looks like the best power forward of all time. Apologies to Tim Duncan.
Will you stop it? Let's not go there. Stop it, Kitty.
I said looks like, Shaq.
Stop it, Kitty.
Like.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. They've got James. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Bridges misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Turner with a screen on Ball. Outside Turner. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Prince has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Bucks. Back to ball. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. Ball's got 10.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
Outside Anthony, shoots it, and good. Got the English that time as it falls.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 10. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Miles Bridges. Averaging about 22 points per, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with his play here of late.
Well, part of why he's playing so well is in how they're using him. They're not asking him to do things that are outside of his skill set.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. Now here's Prince, following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Anthony's shot is off.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And Turner throws it down.
Guys, I like that decision from Cole Anthony. You expect that from the son of an NBA player.
Ball sets a screen for James. Back to Ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Fifth best, the Bucks.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Coffee, pulls it up. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Bridges, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about the balance and focus? Knock Bridges around all you want, but he is determined to score.
The Hornets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And Bridges no good on that one. Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the 3 by Milwaukee. James, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the Hornets score. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Kuzma with a screen on Ball. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Anthony.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Now, here's Bridges. 10 points for him. James misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Turner. Lets it fly. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Ball dishes to Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And he makes the first. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. He doesn't get the second one. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Bridges. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Anthony, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Anthony. 6 to shoot. Pass to Prince. Shoots over James. They get it back. Portis. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's James. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Knipple with it. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Prince against James. Outside Anthony. Back to Prince. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Prince has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Coffey. 5 points in the game. Pass to Anthony. Fires from deep. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Anthony matching the three from the other end. He's a competitor just like his dad was.
Prince against James. Right side, ball. Pass to Bridges. Inside. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. 13 points in the game.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
And here is Anthony. He's got 7. Takes it off the glass. Anthony's got 9. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Ball kicks to James. Anthony against Ball. Bridges, right side. For the three. It's rebounded by Portis.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Prince, the pass to Coffee. Anthony against Ball. Pass to Coffee from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Going inside, Knipple with the bucket.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And talking to Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell it.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Knipple's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 9. Coffee can't get it to go.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Ball. 2 points, that one goes. And 12 points for LaMelo Ball.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Prince, right side, fires the three. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint, and stolen by Portis. Here's Kuzma, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Kuzma's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Milwaukee's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Pass to Prince. The three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside, Knipple. And Knipple slams it in.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
It's Prince on the wing. Lets it go with the three. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Knipple. Ball sets a screen for Knipple. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Knipple's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. It's Prince on the wing over James. Another miss by Prince.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Coffee in at the three. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Prince against Sexton. With the teardrop, and it's Ball that time on the assist by Sexton. Ball's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Hornets. Anthony, the pass to Coffee. Prince, outside. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things. And a lot of times, those foul baiters end up taking bad shots. Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on him.
Rollins against Ball. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Ball against Rollins. That's a 2 from Sexton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Outside, Green. Trent, right side. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And it's good, 2 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Trent outside. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And when a guy like Gary Trent Jr. is hitting shots, it can be bad news because he won't relent now. He's going to keep going after it.
Here's Ball. And good that time.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Giannis outside. Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. Sinks the three-pointer.
Solid from deep. Sexton is a guy you want taking those.
Rollins against Ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 41.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Drives to the hoop. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, when Giannis is coming down the lane, good luck. Few, if any, can stop him.
The drive-by Ball. Count the basket. Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Rollins. It's Trent on the wing. He's defended by Connaughton. Here's Rollins. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good.
Well, Trent Jr. certainly isn't relied upon for passing, but he's not a selfish player by any means.
He gets that one.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Count it. Antetokounmpo's got 45 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Giannis is double. Trent passes to Rollins. Bucks passing it around. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And great vision there to punish the double team. That was well executed.
Ball no good. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Trent against Sexton. Pass to Diabate. Down low. They double him with Giannis. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Rollins. Launches it. Connects from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady dive from outside.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
To the middle. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Sexton finds ball. Here's Diabate. Pass to Sexton. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Turner with the screen. Takes the three. The Hornets pull it in. Now Sexton. From outside the arc. Sexton can't get that one to drop. Ball against Antetokounmpo. Green up on top. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Ball against Antetokounmpo. Charlotte no good that time either. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Giannis is double. On the wing, Green. And stolen by Sexton. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Sexton, an aggressive scorer, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score.
He misses the free throw.
Well, he's one of the most unguardable players in the league. Antetokounmpo's length and speed is simply otherworldly.
on the second free throw.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Takes it inside, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Bridges against Rollins. From 17 feet out, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Turner with a screen on Bridges. Giannis passes to Turner. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And Turner is the total package at the center position. A big man who scores, shoots the three ball, and defends with purpose.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
Pass to Green, fires the three, and again another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Ball no good. Giannis high post. He's against Bridges. No good on the shot. Here's Ball. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
No, this game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball, we knocked down shots, but most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Giannis